Anatomy is the most basic part to study when you're talking about studying the medical knowledge. So when you talk about the basics, which you have to study or which you have to go through during the first 2 years of your medical school, then you have to study the anatomy, physiology, and some related to pathology and pharmacology as well. Now, anatomy is a very vast subject. It's actually about the studying the structural organization. We know that human body is actually made of little cells, and the cells combine together and they form organs, and organs then combine together, they form the systems, and systems, all systems like the respiratory system, like the GI system, and genitourinary system. So they combine together and they make a proper human body. So when you talk about anatomy, it's actually studying the organization, the structural organization of a human being. So we know that the bones, the muscles, and different organs, they all constitute a human body. So the basic obviously the basic skeletal structure of a human body is, the whole of the skeleton, which is composed of the different kinds of a bone. Some are flat bones, some are short bones, and some are long bones as well. And almost 206 bones make up the whole of the body. So in this particular subject, we will be studying about the structural organization. We would be studying about the bones which are involved in that particular structure. We will be studying about the different organs which are combining together to make a proper system, right? And we'll be talking about the blood supply, the lymphatics, and obviously the nerve supply, and the overall structural organization of that particular system. So when you talk about defining the anatomy, it is a science which deals with the structural organization of the living being. You can see we have the muscles, we have the lymphatics, we have the blood supplies, we have the nerve supplies, we have the skeletal organization, and then we have skin, we have subcutaneous tissue, subcutaneous fat, and then the organ, which is combining of glandular cells or muscular part, the epithelium, the stromal part, the adventitia. So we will be studying in detail when we are going to discuss the specific anatomy or a regional anatomy. The division of the anatomy is also very much important to know, because it's a very, very vast subject, and we divide it according to the regions, according to the systems, according to the organs, and according to the application of the anatomy. Like when you start to study about a basic anatomy, then you have to go through the embryology as well, and then you have to go through the histopathology of every organ as well, because the whole of the anatomy, maybe one organ has a different kind of epithelium, the other organ would have a different kind of epithelium, they would be clinically and functionally different. So in today's lecture, our main focus will be to study about just giving you the introduction of the anatomy. What is actually anatomy? What is a clinical division, and what are the subdivisions, and how we actually divide the body in different planes, and we'll be talking about the different moments which are taking place in the body.